Hi guys, it's Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru, and I wanted to come in to share this hopefully quick message with you about something that I've been seeing over the past 24 hours, been experiencing, and it's all a good teachable lesson. So I wanted to bring that to you today. And I'll start with last night, or maybe I should start with the day before that. So 48-hour lesson. I wanted to reach out to my clients, my top clients, my premium clients, and make sure they were ready for Black Friday. Because I know in the past, as an entrepreneur, it's been my thing where I just really didn't think about Black Friday. I didn't think about it from my business end and what we were offering. So I would fall in the trap that a lot of people do, where you're trying to hurry up and create something, and you might get some sales, you might not, might be hit or miss. And what is the reason why that's occurring? One, lack of preparation. And number two, because you're trying to reinvent the wheel and you're buying into this build it and they will come concept, which has never worked. So I wanted to tap into my clients to make them understand that you are a creative genius in what you do. And sometimes we don't look at that. We don't look at the fact that as inventors, as authors, as writers, as business owners, you have a creative genius side. Doesn't matter what staff works for you, or even if you're a solo entrepreneur with no assistants, virtual assistants, or anything. There is a creative genius side to you that you must tap into at moments like this. So whether you had a plan together or it caught you like, oh God, I didn't think about it. Oh my God, I could be monetizing. What the heck am I doing? And I want to tell this to you because I'm a publishing company, the majority of the people I'm working with are authors. So I did not formally introduce myself. It's Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru. You probably know that from whatever platform you're looking at. It's also the CEO of Fruition Publishing right here, guys, Alesha Brown. I work with authors, publishing company, and a lot of times when you say Black Friday, they're trying to peddle books. The books are the low-hanging fruit. There's a whole bunch of other stuff you should be selling that you can monetize the brand outside of the book. The book shouldn't be the last thing and the only thing you're offering. So this is why I'm talking to my clients. But even if they're working on their next book, there should be other monetizable pieces to your platform than the freaking book. This is one of the things that irritates me to no end, but it's why I'm positioned in this industry to help you make your money beyond the book and help you monetize and maximize your message. So here's what happened. I reached out to those clients and some of them are like, girl, I'm still working on this. I don't know what I can do. So I offered them personalized videos. And for people on my mailing list and part of my Facebook group, private group community, if you didn't have that for me, one person just reached out. So point number one, when you need help, ask for it. Don't assume or just go, oh, I'm not part of a premium client, so I guess I won't get that. No, they wanted it. And I charged them a fee. They paid it and said, I'm waiting for my video. So I just finished making it. I'll be emailing it to them shortly. But here's the deal. 2 days, 3 days before a holiday sale, you can create something because the truth is most of it's already created. And outside of creating just the offer and going for the ask and setting it up so you can take payments now, stop building everything before you make the ask. This is a number one mistake. So in my last two classes I taught them they need to build courses. And there's various different types of courses, but you don't have to have this fancy software and this intricate laid out course. Now you have to deliver. It should be value in this course. There should be content. There should be something that you provide a solution for that makes me want to buy your course, but it doesn't have to be fancy pants. It doesn't have to have all of these whistles, bells, and da, 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 da. And that's what a lot of people go to building. And you're building this freaking thing for like 6 months. And then you go out and test the market. First, you didn't think about marketing, but then you go and test the market and nobody wants it, because you made the pivotal mistake of built it and they would come. So that was some of the things my premium clients got, where we personalized, we went right into their brands and we told them what they should have. For other people that are connected to us, but they're not necessarily my clients, maybe they just took the class and they're going to continue on later or whatever, it was for purchase. And I'll send them that personalized video and said, this is what you can do immediately. And this is how you turn that around in 24 to 48 hours and have a monetizable offer to make the cash register ring right now. And while the cash register is ringing, this is what you should be working on. Boom, boom, boom. One of those clients, she sent me her stuff. So my video guy, because that's a premium service, my video guy can help her with a video for Black Friday. And you know what? As I sat there and gave her scripting and stuff like that for her course, and she came back with the feedback of what she wanted, and bop, this is what she called it. I already outlined from what she has for that 4-week course, her next 4 or 5 courses. Laid out what you should say, what you should do, what you should offer, what you can call it, blah, 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 blah. That's what happens when you have not only a publisher, but someone who can help you strategize for your brand, can help you really get in. And they're not trying to do all the fancy pants stuff, but they're trying to show you, how do you make money now? Because so many people teach you systems and you have to invest heavily in those systems. And for many people I run across, honey, your business, you're just starting, or you don't have the funding. Your business can't even pay for those fancy systems that some of these coaches are trying to get you to get. There's time for that stuff. But the bottom line should be, how do you monetize right now? Right now. How do you make money right now? Because ideal money in your business is money that you get paid for the work you've already done, where the cash registers ring, whether you wake up today or not. I like that. I love waking up to seeing a payment of this, and I'm sitting here talking to you and it's a ding, someone just cash at me, or someone just PayPal me, or somebody just paid an invoice. There's a deposit in the bank. That's what I live for every day. I don't like that where, and I've been there and done it. Okay, we did this, but now what? Or I don't know, no one bought that. Or, I really need this much money, but, what do we have to go back to the drawing board and create? I'm not a fan of that. I like money that's coming. We do it once, and that money generates. It's a stream. And in business, you need several different streams so that that cash flow is consistent and it's coming in. And every time, you don't have to click a key every time just to get $1. I like that type of money. That's that durability, sustainability, and scalability. So that's why I'm teaching my clients how to monetize. But here's another lesson that was so pivotal. When I first got into business, I bought into the notion that everybody said that free exposure thing. Well, you're new. So, you have to do some stuff. People don't really know you. You have to do some things for free exposure. And I see people do this all the time. Breaks my heart, because my thing is, they have brands that are so awesome, and people know that. And people take advantage of that. And they tell them to come here and free exposure. So it's cute on social media. It's one of those things I say, when you're social media famous and you look good, but you're broke. We don't have time for that if you're running a business. That's playing with business. We want people to do serious business. So I see them have a product, and they get it in the hands of a person, and the person puts it on their show, or they're wearing it, and da, 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 da. And yeah, but you know what? If any action you do doesn't generate money, this free exposure isn't free exposure. It's just exposing you. It's manipulating you. And you got your brand in the hands of people that may have debuted it. And I'm not blaming those people necessarily. But what I'm saying, if that action doesn't lead to money, social media posts, I post on social media all the time, but mine is deliberate. So I don't have to have thousands of followers. I don't have to have thousands of likes. But all that matters is if the content I'm putting out make someone go to the website, send me a question, and we can have a conversation that converts to cash. If that's what my website does, it does. That's what my social media posts do, they do. Then I have done this successfully, whether I have 1,000 likes, 1,000 followers or not. And I can tell you, I know influencers that make 6, 7, 8 figures. They don't have any social media. Some of them have no social media. And some of them that have it, if you go look at the social media, ain't nobody following them. You may not even know who they are, but you know what all that matters? That they make 6, 7, 8 figures. And there's people that are sitting up here that are social media famous. And honey, their faces speak, their clothes speak, they're this. They got automation videos and they're not making a dime, but they cute though. They look flawless, but they're broke. So I said that to say this. There was a person, local, had a beautiful author summit, brand is tight, love what they do. Paid to be a part of their recent author summit. Why? And this is the lesson I really want to teach you, because people get it twisted. That's my competitor. I'm not going to their stuff. I'm a publisher. Why am I going to their stuff? Boop, boop, boop. That is the attitude to keep you broke. You always can learn information. You don't know it all. They don't know it all. So they brought people for the different areas of, authors, what authors need. So of course I'm going to be there, but common sense is I'm going to go to author summit for my own continuing education, but because my clients are there. No person that has any type of event can service all these people. They don't even want to service all these people because they know their client avatar and they know they're going to be here. But they also know that a lot of them that they really don't want to serve, they're not going to be here. They're not interested in their business. They're willing to give them information and get the profit from you investing in coming to this event or a program. But if you're not their correct client avatar, they're not concerned about your money because they know you're not going to make a great client. I'm a publisher. I'm the same way. I'm not trying to get everyone that wants to publish their book because everyone is not a client I want to represent. But you should know where to go where your clients are, especially if that's on someone else's stage and page, someone else's platform, and be there. It's giver's gain. First, you want to invest for continued knowledge and connections, but you also want the events where some of your people are. And there's enough for all of us to eat in this game. Nobody's offended that a publisher comes to their author summit. And I want to expose this to you because it's the silliest thing I see that people are still oblivious of. Do you know how many publishers talk to each other? I mean, you have people that will snub their nose at a small publishing house like me, and they want to go for the big boys, which I'm not knocking you for. I'm not saying yay or nay. Most of them don't know what the heck they're actually investing in. So then they look at it and go, well, I really could get that from you. Well, that's because you just didn't know. But if you snub your nose, bye-bye. I don't have time to try and convince you of anything. The proof is in the pudding. Anyway, do you know how many of the big boys come to companies like me to do services? So they will take your 3, 4, 5 times what I charge, and you pay them, you got payments, they take your money and they go contact people like me and pay me to do the work, and they profit and they move on. I said that as an example to show you that everybody else understands collaboration except for maybe you. So anyway, this person, I went to their author summit. I've known them before they built their brand. I watched them build their brand. I know some of their connections. Hey, I've known this person. We've known of each other. As they've climbed, I've applauded them. I think it's awesome. We all should be growing our business and scaling our business up. But I had this opportunity to connect with people at that summit. Also, I was asked to lead a breakout room. That was awesome. I'm coming there as an attendee. You want me to lead a breakout room? Sure. But then I get a call last night because they're under the weather and they're asking, can I participate in what is their weekly session to be able to answer questions for their authors. They put trust in me, which for me, I thank you. That means you're honoring my expertise and you know the value that I can offer. It's not a big deal for me to try to be on their stage. And here, let me tell you something about what real collaboration is, because this is a lesson that needs to be taught. I wasn't on her stage trying to pull her people for me. Well, ooh, if I do this, maybe I can get some of her people. Yeah. She already knows that some of the people that she's connected with, they're not necessarily going to use all their services. And she said some of them do need to contact you. Some of them do need to work with you. So that was transparent up front. But even if she had not said that, when you are on other people's pages and stages, respect it. So I knew who she was. And throughout the conversation, I kept saying, I know if you're with her, she's already taught you this. Let me add this. I know as much as I appreciate the opportunity to say who I was, talk about my company, which she gave me the invitation to do. So you know I did that, especially since this is recorded and it goes into her portal for not only these people, but people in the future, people that weren't able to make it. But you respect the stage you're on. So you honor that person and say, I know if you're part of her group, she's already taught you this. But let me reiterate, let me emphasize. Some people, if you give them your stage, they will never respect you. So they're here to pull from you and take all your stuff. That is so disrespectful. If you're authentic, you give the information, you honor those stages and pages that people invite you to, there will be more work and fruit from collaboration than you ever could get solo. So ask for the help you need, but also focus on the wealth and the expertise you have. And I promise you, there will be people that come and want to work with you. There will be people at times where the opportunity will present yourself. This isn't the first time this has happened to me, where the opportunity will present itself for you to take their stage. And I can't tell you what an honor that has been over the years for someone to say, I can't make it, or I can't do this. Here's the opportunity. I recommend it you. Or can you sit in for me? Be ready, because see, if you're always getting ready, when opportunities like that happen, you can't do them because you're not ready. Sometimes you're ready with what you know, but you don't believe that and know that, which means it comes off as you're not ready. Because you're sitting there like, I need to Google something. What's the topic? I need to look at something. No, you don't. If this is what you do and this is what you say you're the expert in and this is your business, if you're not playing business, baby, you already know the information. Go rock that. Go rock that. Go do what you do best. And for everything else, somebody else handle that. That's not your wheelhouse. But if you're being asked on someone else's stage, trust me, they already know what you can do. They're vouching for you. So you show up in your expertise and excellence and you just deliver that. You don't try to do what they do. You don't try to deliver anything else, and make sure that although you identify who you are and you're very helpful and resourceful, that you always honor their stage. You always tell people, well, I know if you're a part of this, they've told you this. Let me add my take on it. You validate them because they've already validated you. Respect and honor. And you know what? What you'll see is you'll see more work for you and you'll see more fruit because there's more than enough for all of us to eat. So that's my lesson for you today. Show up authentically you. Keep working your craft. Keep doing what you do best. When opportunities come where you're just like, oh, I wasn't ready for that. You are ready because you are a creative genius, because you are an expert at what you do. Baby, you can turn it around in a couple of days. If you had to, you could turn it around in a couple of hours and create something awesome when you're sure of what you do and know the solution that you offer for people that need it most, for those people, that audience that you're meant to serve. So I want to provide you with that motivation today, tell you to go and be awesome, as I'm about to go be for a lot of my clients, in addition to my busy schedule and stuff I'm doing. But that's what we live for. That's why you are in business. That's why you are the creative artist and genius and expert that you are. So just walk in confidence in your expertise. Stop selling yourself short. Stop overthinking things. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel when most of these things you've already done before, or you already had the content. Maybe you just didn't put it together and execute it. You can do it. You can relaunch things that previously were not successful that are perfect right now. Because in this pandemic, we have more people that are more open to virtual things, and you have their attention. The world has slowed down in a certain way. So all these people are waiting for content-rich, information-rich things that solve the solutions on various problems. So if you are in a particular industry, they're waiting for you and they're more open for you than ever, but you need to make the ask. You need to close the deal. You need to make the offer. This isn't about being a shady salesman. This is about knowing how you can transform and change your customer's life if they just knew about you and they connected with you. Show them why they should connect with you and give them an offer so they can say yes. And don't worry about the no's, because you're in business for the yeses. So when someone says a no, they gave you a gift, because you don't need to deal with them. You don't need to waste your time. Go to those yeses. So onwards, upwards, I always say, from Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru and the CEO of Fruition Publishing. And of course, you can always reach me at thejoyguru.net. And there you can even find out information about Fruition Publishing. Bye-bye for now.